It is Indiana in the morning, and it's the voice of Indiana County, WCCS 101.1 FM, AM 1160, WCCSradio.com. Hey, boys and girls, that guy over there is Sam Kenley from downtown Indiana with a visit this morning to our studios presented by Marcus and Mack, voted best law firm and best personal injury lawyer 3 years in a row in the Best of Indiana County contest. You can visit them online at marcusandmack.com. Sam, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Wonderful. You know, every conversation that I have with folks this week has to lead off with, hey, isn't this a great thing coming to Homer City with the Homer City Redevelopment Corporation and what they're bringing to Indiana County? I'm sure downtown Indiana as an organization is thrilled.
Absolutely. I think what is happening in Homer City is going to be wonderful for our entire county, throughout the community. It's bringing jobs to the area. It's bringing more people to the area. We already see new businesses coming to the area. We're just welcoming this. I think it's something that this area has needed for a very long time. I know everybody that I've talked to has been very excited about it. So.
Yeah, sure. It's going to be really something to watch over the course of the next 10 years or so.
Absolutely.
As this thing
exciting times for our area.
Yeah. All right. So one of the big things about that is development of the workforce. And there's something that has been happening the last couple of years to help our youngest citizens as they prepare to enter the work world, high school students in particular. And downtown Indiana actually has a connection to that with the soft skills coming up. It starts next week, as a matter of fact.
It does, and we help support that event. That's actually a chamber event collaborated with the IU, and we help facilitate that by reaching out to the businesses and get them to sign up for participation in that event. And I think it is great to get these students into our businesses and see how things function and challenge them to get them prepared to be out there in the workforce. I think things are definitely different today than they were before, but it's preparing them. And I know with, for instance, with Josh at 700 Shop, I believe it was last year, it was, okay, what would you wear for an interview, or what would you wear for a casual lunch for a business meeting? And, going through the courthouse and going through the schematics and works in there. And I think this is a brilliant way to help our students get involved and prepare themselves for the future.
Yeah. And what a future it's going to be here in Indiana County, and particularly with the technology that is coming to the area and the technology jobs. They're going to need those skills.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. We all do need to brush up on them from time to time. All right, we've got great things happening in downtown Indiana, don't we?
We do, and we're very fortunate and thankful for the support from our community. And I'd like to just shout out and say thank you to the community for what an amazing turnout for our St. Patrick's Day Parade. There was close to 4,000 people downtown for that event. Everything went off without a hitch. We almost doubled our units in the parade this year. We're just hoping if we keep doubling it every year, this will be bigger than the It's a Wonderful Life Parade.
You're probably thinking, wow, look at that turnout today. You weren't expecting that, were you?
No, I mean, the weather is always questionable, and it was a little brisk that morning, and there was rain coming, but it was able to hold off. I think it did rain about 45 minutes after the parade was over. So, I was very pleasantly surprised. So we're very appreciative of that. We have some great events coming up here in April. Not this Saturday, but next Saturday, April 12th, we'll have the Easter Bunny Trail. We have 44 stops on our Easter Bunny Trail. We're encouraging people to stop by IRMC Park. I will be there in collaboration with Romeo's. We'll hand out candy together along with a list of the participating stops. And you'll go from there and be able to travel around downtown Indiana, popping in and out of retail stores and restaurants, and gathering some Easter candy.
Yeah.
So it's just a great way for families to get out and have a little fun with the kids.
Yeah, absolutely. And dentists celebrate when something like this happens.
Yeah. That's a good idea. We should get some of those guys to be out there handing out like dental floss and toothbrushes.
Yeah, they would be happy to do that, I'm sure. Yeah. So that happens next, not this Saturday, next Saturday, the 12th. Okay.
And then in that following week, we kick off our first Third Thursday event.
Yeah.
So some things to just keep in mind with our Third Thursdays. We've expanded the hours. Our vendors will kick off at 5 o'clock, and our entertainment will kick off at 6 o'clock, and everything will end around 8 o'clock. We found that historically, like we weren't really getting busy till about 5:40. So I think this gives the opportunity for more people to get off work, get their kids, and get settled and be able to get there and get settled in and relax
Yeah.
for the band to kick off at 6.
Yeah. So third Thursday will happen every month through the summer months.
It'll be,
and into the fall.
we'll run that through April through September. And in our first kickoff here in April, on April 21st, we'll have Uncle Davey and the Pool Boys as our entertainment. We'll have Danny's Tacos as our food truck. We'll have Sutton Sweet Treats as our snack truck. And Levity Brewing will be in pouring some brews for everybody. We'll also have Becky Leisure with the Hello Concierge services. She'll be doing mocktails, and she'll have her photo booth there. We'll also have Skin Artwork, Tattoo and Piercing, and Upstreet Ace Hardware having kids' activities. The Four-Footed Friends will be having her face there. We'll also have Shannon Soltau in her office there doing some things. ICAP will be there with some activities, and also the Indiana Players Club will be there as well. So
That's a pretty big deal.
yeah, I mean, a lot of businesses have been reaching out, finding a way that it's to be part of the community and interact with everybody. So we give them some space there, and it really just brings everybody together.
Yeah. Yeah. And it attracts more people to the event.
Absolutely, yeah.
It's a great event.
Yeah, oh my gosh. Yeah, it's just fun being out and everybody coming together. And, you know, we put out the sidewalk chalk for the kids and stuff like that. And I think more adults use it than the kids, but they're all having fun. So.
Big kids, that's all.
Absolutely.
Just big kids. So,
Yep.
so the third Thursday of the season is at IRMC Park. That is on April the 17th.
Yes, sir.
You've got a lot of things going on, though. The Youth Arts Council.
Yeah.
They've got that going on, too.
Before we jump out of April, on an event that's not on the calendar, but it's interactive with the IUP students, and I just want to give a huge shout out and thank you to the Static organization with Ryan and Bob over there through the co-op store at IUP. This has become an annual event with them, and what they do is create these static dollars. They set up a tent in IRMC Park, and they have all the students come down, and they give each student around $15 to $20 of these static dollars, and they go around and spend it at all the businesses downtown. If this event hits the same number as the last several they've had, that'll be over $75,000 that organization has given to our local businesses through the students. And the program was about getting the kids out and seeing what we have to offer. It's more than just a nightlife down here for the kids. You know, there's shopping, there's coffee shops. I mean, there's lunches, and there's so much more to offer. So throughout this transition of them supporting us, I mean, we've seen some great turnarounds and more interaction throughout the kids. So it's just a way for us to interact and collaborate with the university. So we are very thankful and appreciative to those guys.
What's the date for that?
That'll be on Saturday, April 26th,
Okay.
from 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. So you'll see a lot of kids downtown. So.
Yeah. And I mentioned the Youth Arts Celebration. It actually begins on April 19th and runs for a couple of weeks.
Yes, yeah. So it has been a blessing bringing the Youth Arts Celebration to downtown Indiana. I know historically it was at another facility. This is the second year that we've been able to do this. We get all the students in the area to put up artwork in the local retailers and restaurants downtown, and you have a couple weeks to go around and take a look at those, and they have judging, and their ending of the event will be on our Arts Walk, which will be on May 3rd, and they'll do their the ceremony and their awards and everything and the giveaways at the theater that day. And then during May 3rd, we will have local artists in the theater building and throughout some of the other retailers in town displaying their artwork as well. So it'll just be a nice day to be able to come downtown and experience a lot of different artwork. We're also working and updating the murals map to be able to hand out that day. And that map, yes, you could go around that day, but we're encouraging people to take that with you. There's so many throughout the county. You could make this a whole summer project of going around to see all the murals in the area.
Yeah.
And on that day as well, we will have our Springs Ladies Day Out. So all the retailers will be offering features, specials, maybe some refreshments, kind of the kickoff to the spring shopping season. Get it out there before Mother's Day. Get everybody excited. So,
So that's May 3rd.
yes. And before we jump into the May 15th, we're going to start something very new. It's not on the calendar, but we've been working on this. We're going to do Food Truck Mondays.
Oh,
yes. So on Mondays in IRMC Park, the street will not be shut down, But in the parking spaces there, we'll be able to put food trucks there to add something different. A lot of the restaurants are closed on Mondays, and the community has reached out and said, like, what can we do to add some variety? So we decided to start doing food trucks on Mondays. Initially, we're going to start out with one, see how it goes, and then build from there.
We're still Hungry Mondays.
Yes, yeah, we're still Hungry Mondays, right.
Okay.
The exciting news for that is I was able to get the Cousins on Main lobster truck for the kickoff of that on Monday, May 5th. And they will kick off in there at 11 a.m. and they will go till 7 p.m. So
Truck full of lobster.
yes, it's very popular in the area. We had it for one of our Third Thursday events, and there was hundreds of people in line for several hours. So,
Wow.
yeah, they are very popular in the area. So again, that would be on Monday, May 5th, will be a kickoff to our Monday food trucks, or like you're saying, still hungry on Mondays. And that will be with the Cousins Main lobster truck. We are still trying to fill in a couple of those dates with food trucks throughout the summer. Once we finalize that, look for it on our social media with Facebook and on our website. There'll be a full list of the food trucks on each Monday.
Yeah. Boy, I'm looking at that May calendar. You've got a really busy month planned.
We do, and we jump right back into another Third Thursday event on May 15th. And then we are supporting the Jimmy Stewart birthday celebration, which is an all-weekend celebration. Not only do they have stuff going on at the museum, but there's activities that are happening out at the airport as well. Follow those guys on Facebook. Check out all those details. I know they've got one of the specific planes of his coming in before it goes to the Smithsonian, I believe. I don't want to speak the wrong language here, but I know there's a lot of exciting things happening. So please check that out and be supportive. So
Yeah, absolutely. Wow. I hadn't heard that.
yeah. So it's and again, I hope I didn't misspeak that, but that's there's been a lot of different conversations about it. But yeah.
We'll have Janie over. She'll tell us all.
Yeah, she'll correct me if I'm wrong.
She'll fix it up.
Right. And then we round out May with the West Virginia Jazz and Blues Festival. I know these guys have been working hard to try to expand that festival, and they've been posting about their bands that are performing and things that are going on. So be sure to check them out on social media.
Absolutely. That'll be the 23rd and 24th, and you've got Memorial Day weekend. And you know, we highlight these events when you visit here on Indiana in the Morning. But downtown Indiana is it's a hopping place pretty much any day.
Absolutely. And you can see the growth that's happening here, too. I mean, we just, I don't know if anybody's noticed, but we got a new clothing store. Threadheads is located very close to the Artist Hands. And then we also, the Sweet Little Treat Shops at the other end of town. She's been open for a few months down there. And there is talk of another clothing store that'll be opening up on 5th Street where the barbershop was. So they're supposed to open sometime in April. So more information we'll have out for that. Yeah. And we have some really great spots that are opening downtown as well. We have the opportunity at 701 at the corner of 7th Street at IRMC Park. There's opportunity for a business to go in there. So if anybody's looking, you reach out to us. We'll gladly try to help you get to the right people to kind of fill spots.
That's a great location.
Yeah.
So the month of June comes along, July, August, you've got them all summer long.
Yeah, it's just crazy. It's just several things going on at one time, and we just love being able to bring several events downtown. We have the car show on June 15th, which is Father's Day. We're excited about that event. We've had some different car clubs reach out about coordinating and coming to this event. We'll have entertainment in IRMC Park with a DJ. We're going to have a pinup girl contest. Just a lot of things going on to really elevate this event. Last year we had around 300 cars. We'll probably, I would hope to be around 400 cars this year. So you'll probably get a couple thousand people downtown for that event.
There you go. Big finish, Sam.
Yeah. All right. And then we round out with June with our next Third Thursday on June 19th. So we just keep rocking them out.
That's exactly what you do. People want to learn more about downtown Indiana. It's downtownindianapa.org. And you've got Facebook, Insta, and all those different
Absolutely.
things.
You can follow us on any social media platform or on our website.
Thanks, sir.
Thank you, sir.
It is the voice of Indiana County. It's WCCS 101.1 FM, AM 1160, and WCCSradio.com. Fox News coming up next, top of the hour. And then it's a visit from the WCCS newsroom with Josh Whittison. It's 2 minutes away from 9 o'clock.
I can't